Uh, Getting a car repossessed by TitleMax is something you hope never happens. Um, you know, Imagine waking up to find your ride missing. Um, it's been a bad dream, right? It's a situation no one wants to experience, but knowing what comes next is crucial. First off, when you default on payments, TitleMax can start the repossession process. Think of it as their response to get their money back. Um, Painful, yes, but it's laid out in the contract you signed. So it's not entirely unexpected. Um, Second, you might wonder how long until they take the car. Well, there's no universal timetable, but consistently missing payments, that's right, waving a red flag. It can happen faster than you'd think, sometimes in just a matter of weeks. The pain doesn't stop at losing your car. There's the hit to your credit score. A repossession can drag your score down by over 100 points. That's a significant dent, complicating things like loans or mortgages for years. Uh, and yeah, getting the car back can be an uphill battle. TitleMax typically requires the entire loan balance and all associated fees paid in full. Sounds steep, right? For many, it's an impossible hurdle, and the clock's ticking. Here's a pro tip: communicate with them as soon as possible. Ignoring the problem won't make it go away. Sometimes TitleMax might work out a modified payment plan. It won't always save you, but it's worth trying. Now let's say the car's gone for good. What next? Usually TitleMax will auction it off. The sale price will then be applied to your remaining loan balance. But the auction often doesn't cover everything. Surprised most are. When the auction doesn't cover your debt, you may still owe a deficiency balance. It's like being kicked when you're down. You lost your car, yet the financial burden lingers. Many aren't prepared for this unwelcome news. Some folks think I'll just walk away, but ignoring the deficiency balance can haunt you. TitleMax might take legal action to recover the funds, leading to wage garnishment or bank account levies. It's a tough spot to be in. A choice few consider is bankruptcy. While it's drastic, it can sometimes discharge the deficiency balance and stop creditor harassment. But beware, bankruptcy has its set of consequences. Weigh this option carefully. You might ask, can I prevent this? Creator Scott says, always stay ahead on payments. If you sense trouble on the horizon, consider refinancing or selling the car before repossession. These actions can avert disaster. Overall, a TitleMax repossession is a situation you want to avoid. It's not just losing a car, it's dealing with financial stress on multiple fronts. And by being proactive and informed, though, you can navigate this maze a little less painfully